You need a godfather.
You need a godfather.
Yeah.
So
So I have my godfather. So if I'm facing some problem I didn't understand, then I will contact him.
Contact your godfather. So we should all get godfathers.
Of course, we have to get a godfathers so that our problem will be solved.
For spiritual reasons or for physical reasons?
Everything. Spiritual reasons, you need a godfather. Even physical, you need a godfather. Maybe you are sitting here, you have police number, you have this fire in this thing, you have all of them, their numbers. So if something worrying you, somebody is worrying you, you can call a police. So it's the same thing. You're supposed to have a godfather. If something is worrying you, you didn't understand, you have to call him and tell him so that he will know where to pass in your life.
So are you also godfather to certain people?
Really?
So what role do you play in their lives? Now let's enter the conversation. What do they get from you as you being their godfather?
They do benefit a lot, a lot. If somebody's sickness is worrying him, he contact me one time. If it's money problem, if the person contact me one time. So me, myself, some problem, they do give me some problem, then he pass me. Unless me too, I contact my godfather.
So what are the problems that usually come to you? What problems do you usually encounter from people?
Oh, many. I encounter many problems. I encounter many problems for people. So it depends. If money problem, the way I mentioned, many people, they do bring me their money problem, then I solve it for them.
Right, Vibes in 5, Ghana's first social media celeb talk show. The name Arnold, Elavanyo. You can always call me. Big shouts to Leader Zekins, big shouts to Sats legend Van Lee, Tommy Brown. We're back here to have spiritual conversations. First time appearance for Chief Adams, and he wants to tackle cause and effects. Cause and effects. Now, one would say cause and effects is broad. Causes of what and effects of what? He says he's realized that we all have problems one way or the other. There's no single person who says they do not have a problem. Even the richest man in the world has problems. So you should pay attention whenever someone wants to talk about what the causes of your problems could be and what could be done to salvage the situation. But mind you, whatever you decide to do with the information from conversation here is entirely your business, and you'll be fully responsible for the outcome. Vibes in 5, the crew, the host, not be held liable for that. Chief, it's good to see you.
Yeah, Mr. Arnold.
It's our first time meeting.
Yeah.
And I can't wait to learn from what you're about to teach myself and everybody else out there. Because we all have problems.
It's true.
And I want to believe even you have problems.
Of course, everybody has a problem. So, including me, myself, I didn't come out.
You are part of it.
Yeah.
So how do you solve your own problems?
I get my boss.
You get your boss.
So everybody should get a boss.
That's very important. Everybody should get a boss.
Everybody. Because our overall boss, that's God. He's the overall boss of everybody. So everybody need a God. You need a godfather.
You need a godfather.
Yeah. So I have my godfather. So if I'm facing some problem I didn't understand, then I will contact him.
Contact your godfather. So we should all get godfathers.
Of course, we have to get a godfathers so that our problem will be solved.
For spiritual reasons or for physical reasons?
Everything. Spiritual reasons, you need a godfather. Even physical, you need a godfather. Maybe you are sitting here, you have police number, you have this fire in this thing, you have all of them, their numbers. So if something worrying you, somebody is worrying you, you can call a police. So it's the same thing. You're supposed to have a godfather. If something is worrying you, you didn't understand, you have to call him and tell him so that he will know where to pass in your life.
So are you also godfather to certain people?
Really?
So what role do you play in their lives? Now let's enter the conversation. What do they get from you as you being their godfather?
They do benefit a lot, a lot. If somebody's sickness is worrying him, he contact me FIP one time. If it's money problem, if the person contact me one time. So me, myself, some problem, they do give me some problem, then he pass me. Unless me too, I contact my godfather.
So what are the problems that usually come to you? What problems do you usually encounter from people?
Oh, many. I encounter many problems. I encounter many problems for people. So it depends. If money problem, the way I mentioned, many people, they do bring me their money problem, then I solve it for them.
How do you solve it? Yeah, because we need to get the details. And then how do you solve it? And let's get it. How do you solve it?
But, you know, spiritual things is not everything that you come outside and tell people. But it's my job. If I enter the engine room, I know what I'm doing. I know what to do.
In the engine room?
In the engine room.
What are the causes of most of our problems that we face?
And most of the problem that we face, some problem is there, but it's not, you see somebody, but the causer is not from him.
Okay.
Maybe it's from his father or grandfather or mother or grandmother. The causes may be there. You get me? But the person doesn't know. So unless we, like this way, we enter inside, then we ask about him. Then the oracles, the spiritualists, then they tell us, oh, is this, that. And then this is the problem. Then we ask them how to solve it. Then they will show us the way. Then we solve the person.
So what do you use in solving these problems? Dwarfs, genies, Bible? What do you use? Since you're a spiritual man, let's get into details with how you get these problems solved. I mean,
I use my God and Quran.
You use your God and Quran.
Yeah, by the Quran teaches. Then I face my God. Then I solve many problems. Yeah.
So apart from someone coming to you that maybe I have financial issues.
Yeah.
I am sick. What else usually comes?
You see, we spiritual people like this, sometimes many people, depression are disturbing them. Depression. You know, somebody will come to your place or will call you, but if you watch the matter, it be he himself who he get himself into that trouble. You get me? It be he himself. Because he doesn't trust in him. He doesn't believe in him. He can do it. So maybe somebody will meet me, will meet that person and tell him, oh, is this your first time your grandmother, she's a witch. Maybe she did this. But then that one will enter his mind. Then now he don't want to wake up and do something. He thinks witches are worrying him or something else. You see? So if that person called me or he came to me, if I watch inside, sometimes I will know. They will tell me, my God will tell me, oh, this one is not somebody that is worrying him. It's he himself.
He himself.
He's worrying himself. You get me? So my God will show me the matter, the thing where I will talk to him, then understand. Truly, it be him himself who is worrying himself. And if not that too, he's facing that problem. Maybe his grandmother, she go and bring something into the house. Now they can't control that thing or something else. Oh, I'll tell him. So if you want me to solve the problem, I did it.
Then you solve it.
And then I solve it
for the person.
For the person.
And does it always work?
It's only that God is 100%, but human being there. You get me?
Human being is what?
Human being, you can't reach 100. Maybe you try 99 or 98. You get me? But many people...
So sometimes it fails?
Not sometimes. Not sometimes. Not sometimes. Somebody, if you go feel calm to me, then your success is not inside my hand.
Okay.
You get me?
So in that case, it will feel on your side.
You will see it like that. But me, I know that it doesn't fail.
You know that it doesn't fail.
It doesn't fail.
But then you will see it like that?
Yeah, the person will see it like that. Maybe he will think he give me a job, the job keep long, or no.
But if he keep long, he keep long. And if he doesn't get the results he wants, you have failed. Yes, no matter how you look at it.
Sometimes
the answer is with him.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, he is coming for your service.
Yeah.
So if what he wants, he doesn't get it, to him you have failed.
Yeah, but it's not everything that... Every day we do go to church and the mosque. We pray many years. Is that day no? Then your prayer will enter.
No.
It's not
well,
that
sometimes you get miracles happening.
So if that one come, then you will verse your God that I won't go to church. Yesterday I went to church. Yesterday night I went to church. I prayed this, and today I didn't see anything. So you won't go again.
So you can decide not to go or still go.
So if you decide not to go, is it their good?
I mean, that's personal. They can decide not to
but
go.
But you doesn't do good for yourself. That's why we say somebody, they worry himself, but he doesn't know. So if you didn't go, you get me, you worry yourself.
But there are people who don't go to church.
They are worrying themselves.
How?
No, they are okay. They can be okay. That one today. That one a day. It's not only God. It's not going to church or going to mosque that will solve your problem. It's not that. It's not that.
It's
the
not
way
going
you talk,
to church or going to the mosque. Yeah.
It's not that. You get me?
Yeah.
Then going to church, going to mosque, it's not here that you are going. All our messengers, they will tell you that you enter heaven. The heaven day here.
The heaven is here.
The heaven is there. Heaven is not here. Are you seeing
here? No,
heaven
okay.
here?
Well, I'm not seeing heaven.
So the heaven is not here. You get me? So going to the mosque or going to the church, they are talking about the last day. It's not today or tomorrow. The last day. Because of that, people do go to church. They go to mosque. But if you are talking today, tomorrow next, or yesterday, it's here. You get me? So here, to God, He process everything. He give everybody in own. My own is a spirit. Somebody in own is a policeman. Somebody in own is a president, is a minister. Somebody in own is an assemblyman. If people want him to do some good, they will call him. They will not call me. So my own is a spirit. So if you are having spiritual problem, you have to call me. You have to face me. You get me? It's that way you get your success. You get me? But going to the mosque, going to the church is about the last day. It's not today.
It's about the last day.
The last day.
And going to the spiritualist too, it's not about the
today, tomorrow, or yesterday.
Going to the spiritualist is about today, tomorrow, or yesterday.
Yeah.
So what you want to say is it gives easier results.
Easier results.
Or quicker results.
Quicker results.
But going to the mosque or going to the church will take time.
It will take time. You get the results, but it will take time.
But spiritual, coming to people like you, you see the results immediately.
Yeah.
So if someone comes and they don't see the results immediately and they are angry, it is understandable.
No, that immediately they will see it, but it's
Chief Adams is his name. Interesting conversation here. We're trying to, put things in proper perspective.
Yeah.
Because when you come to see Chief Adam for anything, and you have an expectation of when you would want to see results, if the results doesn't happen at that time, you are likely to conclude that he has failed. And I'm saying, if you conclude that he has failed, are you right or wrong? Chief.
It's true.
Anyway, so where do you operate from?
I operate.
Where do you operate from?
Where?
Where do you work from?
I'm working to nurses' quarters.
Nurses' quarters.
Yeah, nurses' quarters.
So do you do herbal?
Small.
Okay, so you do or you don't do herbal?
Oh, I do, but
you are more into.
If I see this herbal, then you know. There is some sickness, even the doctors themselves, they don't get that medicine yet. You get me? So somebody will go to hospital, they will tell him, oh, go to the herbal people. Because the hospital right now, they start doing that. You get me? So that kind of herbal, I do.
You do.
But if I see this one, doctor can do this one, oh, then I leave it to them.
You leave it to the doctors.
Me, myself, I'll tell you, go to the hospital. So the one who doctors cannot do, they doesn't get that medicine. If it that one, that herbal, with me too. I put my hand.
So you have herbal medicines to sicknesses that doctors cannot cure. Is that what you mean?
Oh, truly, I have that. Because if sickness came out, if some sickness break out, it be we, the local, it be we start getting the medicine before the doctors. Oh, it be we. It be we.
You start getting it
if
even
you know,
before
if
the
you know
doctors.
the time that HIV/AIDS came out, it be local people where they start treating HIV.
local people.
That time, doctors they will tell you, oh, it's a lie. Oh, it's a lie. And somebody to go and he get the medicine. So we can get the medicine more than years, more than 20, 30 years before the
doctors get it.
Oh,
Wow. And be using it for that long before the doctors get it.
Yes.
Chief Adams is his name. Before we wrap up, he has to go through everything he does again. So, Chief, let us understand what problems that come to you and what solutions you can offer to those problems before we wrap up.
Okay, I do many things because this world is fully of sickness. If you don't have money, it's a sickness. You get me? If your head is paining you or you sleep, you can't sleep well, all of it is a sickness. So this world is full of sickness. You get me?
Yeah.
So people have to come, then we treat them. So if you market or if you are in Europe, you know you are not getting passport or this thing, everything is too hard for you. We are spiritualists. We are here to make it soft for you. Anything that you see in life is too hard for you. That's why God brings us. And God gives us that strength to help people. So.
Wow. What's the contact details? Okay.
My number is 0240 866 128.
Again.
0240 866 128.
Right. Chief Adams, he says everybody needs a godfather. Like that one is pure truth. Whether physically, spiritually, financially, whichever way, we all need godfathers. Do you have a godfather? If you don't have a godfather or a godmother, I think this is the time for you to try and get someone who will be the person you take your problems to. Yes, God is our ultimate godfather. But here on earth, you need a godfather, and it's very key. Big shouts to all of you for watching, and we keep telling you, whatever you do with the information from this interview is entirely your business, and you'll be fully responsible for the outcome. Chief, thank you once again.
Thank you too.
And thanks to the crew and all of you who did the watching. We out.